I would want to do that if I had the means and I figured out I had a child that honestly has been working her whole life, and I would want to help provide for that child, no matter what or how old I am or how long it's been. I feel like it's the right thing to do.
Okay, but he was not aware.
But he knows now, Your Honor.
And you're an adult now, correct?
Yes, but I'm still not doing well. I'm still working and I'm still putting myself through school, taking care of my grandparents who helped raise me because my mother passed, like I said, when I was 18. And I could use some help. I think it's time.
$1 million.
Yes,
It's been 23 years.
She's leaving out a couple of more details, if I may fill in.
Okay.
So she submitted this DNA test over 2 years ago. And for more than a year, never bothered to contact me at all.
Okay.
A year ago, I won a large amount of money through the lottery. And after she found out about that, she reached out to me about being her biological father.
Is this correct?
It wasn't about the money. I just wasn't ready to reach out until I did. It wasn't. I just felt I took some time to sit with it. I also have lived an entire life without him, and I felt it was appropriate. I barely even knew about the lotto, to be honest with you. I figured that out after I reached out.
Okay. So you knew 2 years, and then after he won the lottery, it was coincidental that you reached out to him, or
It just worked out that way.
That's
I don't know.
Pretty big coincidence, Your Honor.
okay. So you're seeking $1 million, and Dad didn't know.
No, Your Honor.
There was
And
no relationship.
if I can be clear, it's not that I'm unsympathetic. I'm very interested in this person. I'm interested in beginning a relationship. I just feel like she's not asking me for a relationship. She's just asking me for money. It feels like a shakedown. I am completely open to starting a relationship, seeing where things go, and even being financially supportive of her endeavors. I'd be delighted to pay for education, something like that. But this doesn't feel like any sort of connection or bond or reaching out.
He's willing to help you and assist you and develop a relationship. You all don't have a relationship, and he was not aware. You can't penalize somebody for not being aware that he even had a daughter. It was a surprise to him just as much as it was to you.
Mm.
So how do we move forward with developing a relationship and being there and with you at times of need? He said he's willing to do that.
Yeah, I'm willing to, but like money talks. Like I have trust issues. He's been out of my life for 23 years. I could really use this money now. I don't want to emotionally get invested with him without knowing he's serious. I feel like if he were to provide that payment to me, I would know that he actually wants to be involved. That's something that's important to me.
But unfortunately, that's not how the court works. That's not how the court works. I can't make him give you money just for you to understand that he's going to be serious with you in a relationship or that he's going to, that's proof that he's going to be there for you. So, I do understand the emotional part of it. I do understand that you grew up without a father. There may have been some hard times, but he had absolutely no knowledge.
Mm.
Okay. A paternity was never established.
Mm.
Well, the money is established. He has it. He just, what?
But
he won the lotto. He's doing great. Like he can't spare. Like that would be like $10 to him at this point. Do you know how much he won? He won a lot of money.
That's his money.
Okay, but I've gone 23 years without his money.
But you can't hold him accountable for that.
Why not?
You can't hold him accountable for that. I can't hold you accountable for something that you weren't aware of. I can't hold him accountable for something that he wasn't aware of. It's different when the court has established paternity. If the court had established paternity and he did not comply, it's a whole different story. It was never established. Now we know. Now you're an adult. So you all are going to have to, whatever you do with your relationship is with you. You're going to have to try to get some communication and go forward if that's what he wishes to do and if that's what you wish to do. But unfortunately, in this case, the court did not establish any paternity. They did not give him an order to give you, and he just did not do it. And unfortunately, lotto winnings are very irrelevant.
What about like $500,000
Okay,
or like 50?
that's his money. So that's his. I can't make him just give you his money.
I feel like you can, but you're like the judge.
I am, but the law does not create retroactive parental liability simply because you come a little later.
Do you think that's fair?
That's not.
I think it's
After
very
everything
fair.
I've been through?
Okay. So being that I'm the judge here, I'm giving you the law. It's not about your opinion about whether he should give you any money. It's totally irrelevant. His lotto money or whatever it is, it's totally irrelevant. Okay, just because someone is wealthy doesn't mean they owe it to you. That is his call. I sympathize with you though. You didn't know your father. I understand that.
Really not.
And it's understandable. But court is not the place where family questions find their answers. Okay? And now you know you have a daughter.
Yes, Your Honor.
If you want to move forward, what you do with that relationship is you. How you handle it is you. I do sympathize, and I know it's been very emotional for you. You didn't have a father. You had some hard times. Your mother was working. You were working, trying to make ends meet. But unfortunately, this is not where it ends in the court. Okay? I cannot, by law, make him give you $1 million because you just found out he's your daughter. Jesus.
Judge C, I feel like you can do that.
Okay.
You're the judge. You know, like I don't know like actuality of it all, but the thing is, like I'm telling you, I've been alone all my life. Like he's been able to live.
The judge has to follow the law.
But
And
what
this
about
particular case, this is not the forum for me to award you his money. That's his money.
it's barely his money. He didn't even he didn't do anything to earn it. He got lucky. I haven't gotten lucky all my life. Like, can you just
Whether
give me?
he found it on the street, in the hallway, or got lucky, it belongs to him. I have no jurisdiction to award you what belongs to him.
I'm not asking for all of it. That's
Okay.
like nothing to him at this point. He won so much money. I have like nothing.
Okay.
Don't you
You're-
feel like any? Do you have any
The
sort of
jurisdiction
emotion?
is
Like,
it's not me. And I'm going to decide a verdict. You now know you have a daughter.
Yes, Your Honor.
What you do with that relationship is yours. How you receive it is yours. I think
I would receive it better if it came in the form of a check. Just gonna be frank.
however, it belongs to him. And I'm not going to repeat that again. You
I'm his
two
daughter.
have to have a relationship. You're going to have to take this wherever you need it. But the court is not the forum for it. Unfortunately, because of that, I cannot award you.
Let me ask you something. I was an orphan like up until 2 years ago, and I knew of his existence. Are you like a mom? Do you have a daughter? Do you have someone that you like love and would want to support? Do you not feel, if you were in my shoes, which I literally, I just don't understand where the heart is in this. Like I have
Okay.
been alone. I've gone through so
Emily,
much.
do you know how entitled you sound
That
right
it's
now?
not you have lived a
too.
whole
Miss
life.
Palmer.
It's not even like his money. He's a deadbeat dad. Like
Ms.
he
Palmer, I have to establish if the law allows retroactive financial compensation when a father has no knowledge
Hmm.
of the child or
Do you have
no
kids?
paternity was never established.
Do you have kids?
The law is not about my kids. It's about establishing the law in this courtroom.
Hmm.
Okay? I have to
This
explain
isn't-
to you that child support obligations typically begin when paternity has been established in
It's
the
been
courtroom.
established.
When
It
you were
has not
23.
established. You are now
mom's
an
also
adult.
dead.
I cannot penalize this gentleman
Hmm.
for being unaware that he had.
But like you
A
keep saying
child.
you can't. I feel like you can. You're the judge.
There's no documented knowledge of your existence.
Mhm.
Without knowledge, there can be no willful abandonment. I cannot do that. To the defendant, you now know you have a daughter.
Hmm.
What you do with that knowledge is up to you. My recommendation is for you to communicate, have a relationship,
Hmm.
if that's what you agree to. But at this time, I have to dismiss this case.
I would like to communicate in the form of
Thank
a check.
you, Your
this
Honor.
is insane.
Thank you.
Good
I
day
have
to
nothing.
you.
I have had no one until now, and I know he's here in front of me, but